ago.
We're all your manager.
Hey, if y'all too, when y'all blow, I'm be like, look, nah. We performed in an intimate setting.
Right. And you started.
Right.
Our first artist is Susan Lucas. I'm so excited, y'all.
All night. Truth be told, I never ever wanna let you go. I'm much too young to know hands that won't hold up. Yeah, I need to know.
All right, so let's start simple. Where are you from, and what was your influence to get into music?
Yeah, I grew up in Camarillo, California, and musically, my dad was a songwriter growing up, so he always had instruments all over the house, and I would just sing. Like, you know, I have this big voice, so when you're a kid, everyone's like, whoa, she won't stop singing, and now they're like, you should sing more. Yeah.
So as a kid, you started singing, and then you just kept getting older and was like, getting better and kept doing it?
Yeah, funny thing is, like, I started in film. I love acting, and I still train at a studio, but music just kind of kept showing up, like, with opportunity. So I, the last year and a half, I really committed to developing my sound and my artistry. Yeah.
You got a hold on me. Without your love, I swear it gets hard to breathe. So in your head, falling, falling, falling.
What type of music do you like to perform? What's your genre and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I love, like, classic soul, soul music and R&B, and then growing up and having, like, a dad who loved songwriters, like Tracy Chapman and Sheryl Crow, Lauryn Hill, all these, like, really powerful women, Janis Joplin. And my sound personally is like an R&B singer-songwriter, acoustic neo-soul. No one has one genre anymore, so.
Yeah, it's I mean, because music is so fluid.
Yeah.
You can really jump in and out of different genres.
Kind of what I like. I mean, I used to paint as well, and, like, even as I just am always making something, but even as, like, a painter, I love mixed media and, like, combining genres and finding new sounds and tones.
Who do you look up to? What are some artists that you admire?
Ooh, so many. I think I named a couple in the last question, but Tracy Chapman is just, like, one of the best storytellers, I think, and she was a big influence. Been between Amy Winehouse, Tracy Chapman, Etta James, and Lauryn Hill, her MTV Unplugged album, that was, like, groundbreaking for me. Yeah.
What's your ultimate goal? What do you want to do with music?
I want to keep developing my artistry and, you know, play internationally. Like, that's the dream. And be a songwriter. Basically, my music in general is all about healing. I write a lot of love songs. You know, I'm like, let's get vulnerable. That's usually, like, the tagline. But I really do think that in 3 minutes, it's really powerful to be able to get someone's mindset into a completely new space along with their head and their heart. And that's kind of like my journey with music. Keep putting out emotional love songs. Yeah.
Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. Yeah.
Well, speaking of, like, emotional, this setting here is very intimate, very exclusive. What do you think about performing at spaces like this?
I love it. When I got a little lost when I was going in. I think I went to, like, the hair salon downstairs. I was like, okay, you know, I'm open to it. It's LA. And then I came upstairs and I was like, this is the vibe. Yes, and with the candlelights and, like, I mean, yeah, this is awesome.
It is an amazing vibe. I'll tell you that much. I love it.
Say to me, don't gravity. Feel alright. Feel alright. And say, babe, it's only chemical. A feeling's biophysical, so I only dive deep if you want.
So you also enjoy playing instruments, or what specifically?
I grew up teaching myself a little bit of piano, just chords, and then about 2 years ago, I, out of nowhere, decided I wanted to learn guitar. So, with no money in my bank, I financed one, and I just played for 15 minutes a day. I think I really wanted to, I got tired of waiting. I hate waiting for things in the sense of like trying to make something, and guitar was like really accessible to just teach yourself. And on top of that, travel to venues, so like little coffee shops. I used to play every coffee shop in LA. And then it started just developing more sounds. So when I found artists like Lauryn Hill and went back to artists like Tracy Chapman, it just was really inspiring to like hear their journeys through their types of writings on acoustic.
What else would you like to mention that I didn't ask? Any new music, social media?
Yeah, I just released a music video and a new single called Start Over. And that's on Vivo and on all music listening platforms. And I also have another single out that came in January. That was Details. And yeah, I got music coming all summer. So if you follow me on Spotify, it's Susan Lucas Music. And then same thing for Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I made it easy. I'm like, so yeah, keep up. There's a lot of shows coming. I just put together my full band. And so all summer will be acoustic, and then big live shows coming up.
I hope you didn't catch it, and I hope you find the right man to fix it for you. And, well, I ain't shopping anywhere.